Come see us on tour in Los Angeles, Honolulu, Dallas, Texas, Baltimore, Atlantic City, Cohoes, New York, and Providence, Rhode Island. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets, and only there. We did a perp walk with the CEO shooter, Luigi Mangione.
Yeah.
And why do you think they would do that? And they don't have a bulletproof vest on them? Is it like it's like they're
Joker?
All the cops are like, hey, there was supposed to be a sniper to take this guy out, because that's what it looks like. Do you know how they took out Lee Harvey Oswald so we never got to hear him? It looked like they were trying to do that. That's what it looked like to me.
Oh, I thought they just thought he was really hot and they wanted to get a picture with him.
I've never seen multiple police agencies, not just one, but there was federal agents essentially do a photo op with the suspect as if they're a prized pig. They didn't even do this with those brothers who were throwing bombs all around the city like Comic Bill. Remember them? This is about sending a message. Yeah. This is sending some kind of a message. By the way, this does give me an idea for a great TV crime drama. Law and Order, CEO. In the criminal justice system, offenses against CEOs are considered especially heinous.
Yeah.
In New York City, 30 fat cops and the mayor stage a full parade. If the perp is hot, these are their stories. That's what's happening. And the mayor showed up. I'm not kidding.
The mayor leads it with like one of those parade leader batons. He's got a baton in a hat.
They got more cops around this guy than any guy who shot up a classroom. Right?
Yeah.
The difference is the school shooters all got protective vests as opposed to a bright orange target suit, which is what they gave him.
Yeah.
Musician Chuck Mangione has more personal protection than this failed Lee Harvey Oswald prisoner transfer moment. That's what this looked like to me.
Yes.
I'm like,
really let him down.
They're trying to get him shot. That's what it looked like to me.
I didn't even think of that, but
let's watch it. Let's watch.
Here over the rotors of the helicopter. Talk to us about what you're seeing now and just the scale of the law enforcement presence.
Why are they doing this?
Yeah, like I said, I've never seen anything like this for us, to be quite honest.
Yeah, why do you think?
There are just law enforcement from so many levels here, and it's very clear, as you just saw, that walk from the helicopter all the way down that pier to that Sprinter van, which he just got into.
You could see the cops like, hey, where's the sniper? There's supposed to be a sniper.
Oh.
What happened to the sniper? We put him in an orange thing. Yeah. He doesn't have a bulletproof vest on. We got him ready. Where's the sniper? That's what that looked like to me. You could see Luigi from with that bright orange suit. You could see him from space, for Christ's sake. Where's the sniper? So here we go. More of this.
While he's shackled, they clearly want the photo opportunity to show what they believe they got their guy. I mean, that's what it really feels like, because that was like a long perp walk, as we would call it, in the news industry. And now we're told in that Sprinter van he will travel to a federal building where he will be federally processed.
Is it because he used a ghost gun, so he has magic powers? Wait, what is a ghost gun?
It's a new word they say all the time. It means you 3D printed a gun and they don't have a record of it, so it's a ghost. But that
also
doesn't make sense.
I like Heidi says he also looks incredible, and they look goofy as hell. They did not think this through. The only message it sends is that Luigi Mangione looks cool as F. What a huge flop.
Are they promoting him? I mean, that's how I would take that. Like, chicks are going to be... Now he's like hot and a bad boy.
Greg Stoker says, giving Luigi Mangione a Hannibal Lecter perp walk really demonstrates how extraordinarily terrified the ruling class is at this moment. Charge him with terrorism. Escort him with the legions of pigs. They know they could never put down a class uprising.
Yeah, there's not enough guards in the prison.
Is that what this is? This is them trying to stop a class uprising? That's a theory.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it's a theory.
They were going to put a Hannibal Lecter mask on him, Kurt, but they didn't want to cover up his face because it's too handsome.
The cops want to see that. That's like a great set of tits, that smile.
That's right. David Adler says, NYPD making the finest use of its $6 billion budget. There they are, a million of them walking this guy to his van, and then there's a bunch of them, all of them, making sure Jeff Bezos can keep his profits. Look at them holding hands. They're holding hands, keeping keeping striking workers away from the vans. So Jeff Bezos. Why doesn't Jeff Bezos have to hire his own security? Why does the NYPD do special capitalism commercial? That's what that is.
Public-private partnership. That's where your taxes pay some oligarch, and we pretend that he's a self-made man, even though he's subsidized.
I feel don't you feel safer knowing that there's about 1 million cops walking a guy who's shackled and handcuffed while crime is running rampant in New York City? Don't you? And then there's a bunch of other cops joining hands to keep workers from protesting. Don't you feel safer?
I want to feel bad for that CEO's family, but they're not my network. So
here is look at that. Well done, police department. And now you get to take credit for what was basically something accomplished by a barista. It was actually it wasn't
maybe we'll finally get stronger ghost gun laws. That ghost gun term, when I was making the Biden show with Kyle still, and I started hearing it, and I didn't hear it on our show talking about it, but that was the big cable news thing, that we have to be afraid of ghost guns. So every time you hear, they should put like TM, ghost guns, TM.
Yes, trademark.
Because it's such a horseshit made up term.
And here's so half the cops were walking him to his car, half the cops in New York City at once, and then the other half were all singing Kumbaya to Jeff Bezos. What buffet do these cops work at? That's my question.
They're hitting the gym, the old country buffet. They do a hard workout.
Rick Taylor says Luigi Mangione killed one person, but he has to be escorted into New York City by a literal army of military and police. In the background, you can also see the mayor of New York City. The mayor. There he is. There's the mayor right there. There he is. Yeah. That's how the U.S. responds when you kill one rich guy.
We're going to get remember Sacco and Vanzetti? That reminds me of an Italian anarchist does an attack and we get the FBI. So we'll probably get a whole new department. Like a new FBI that's just for like hot shooters.
Yeah. I think Luigi should paint his face blue like Braveheart because these morons are turning him into a superhero.
Well, I'm still not convinced that it wasn't a Pelosi. He's not a Sirhan Pelosi. Well,
there's so many questions about this case. Like I've people don't know where the hell he was for 5 months. Did you hear about that? Did you hear that?
He disappears for 3 months.
He disappears for like months. Nobody knows where he is. You don't think he's getting MK Ultra'd? I don't know.
Do you see the video of him in college chugging a beer and crushing the can on his head? And they're all going, Luigi.
Really? No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, this dude rules.
Michael Tracy tweets it out. Eric Adams inserting himself into the Luigi Mangione transportation scrum is so hilariously unnecessary.
No, it's necessary. He was in a lot of trouble. And
That's right.
He's got to side with one group of oligarchs against the other.
That's right.
At that dinner that I wrote them jokes for, Trump goes, Eric Adams here, I have a feeling he'll be just fine. Last time I heard Trump say that was about Joe Arpaio, who deserved to not be just fine.
That's right. So... I mean, just look at the crook in this photo, and also look at the guy in the orange jumpsuit. New York City mayor here, he gave a speech about this. Ready?
Think about the shooter. Ivy League, grew up in an affluent household. His manifesto clearly is showing some signs of hating. Our children are being radicalized.
Be a hater.
I said this over and over.
Don't be a hater.
Everybody's like, what are you talking about, Eric? Our children are being radicalized to hate the America, to hate the country that put them where they are.
I wonder.
He hated CEOs.
No, he hated CEO. He doesn't hate America. He had a problem with the CEO.
It's almost like he loved America.
Yeah.
I mean, if you assume that this beautiful event really happened, which I'm far too cynical to believe.
If he hated America, he wouldn't have cared.
This person had all that one wants to have, but he hated everything to the point of shooting someone. And we better deal with the radicalization of our young people. And
he didn't
this guy.
He didn't just shoot some random dude. He shot a guy who kills people on a daily basis with a pen.
Yeah. Eric Adams, the level of puppet he is, when they were against him for this weird Turkish thing he's involved in,
Yeah.
the paper, I thought this was insane. They put up a thing of Eric Adams inducted into the 33rd degree of Freemasons in secret ceremony.
Really?
I was like, well, if it's a secret, why are you telling me about it? It's weird that the press, because that's the kind of thing conspiracy theorists get into. The press usually wants to tamp down that kind of talk, but that's putting that out there like, see, he's a real scumbag. Like, he was being hung out to dry, this puppet man who's an idiot. I mean, he's been an idiot in every office he's held. He's been a corrupt idiot. So now he's got to get under the wing of some other oligarchs, and that's what this is about.
There's more to this.
People could, they could complain that I'm saying it, but I'm seeing it. I'm seeing our bench is hating the team. And we better start acknowledging and focusing.
He said our bench is hating the team, and we better start acknowledging.
What the hell does that mean?
That doesn't mean anything. That
CEO was on our team, and this kid was on the bench. Was he about? That doesn't even make sense in
all.
Any metaphorical way at all. Oh my God, he's great.
On that. And so having dance parties celebrating the death of someone, I don't support that.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He does support the oligarchy, though. He does support that. This is Israelis celebrate in the street after Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar's killing. Oh, wait. I bet he does support that.
But he was a bad man, not like that good CEO.
That good CEO.
This is a terrorist. Not. By the way, that CEO killed more people than Hamas, just so you know. The AI that this piece of shit had in charge of not paying out claims, valid claims, had a 90% mistake rate. That's not a mistake. They kept it on purpose. So think all the people that died or just like really worse off, almost dead, because they didn't get what they paid for.
We're being radicalized to want a better country where everyone has health care and the economy is not rigged for the rich. It's a good thing for everyone except the corrupt politicians and the billionaire class. And that's what Eric Adams is. He's a member. So he's saying we better deal with the radicalization of our young people. By the word radicalization, Mayor Adams means reaching a breaking point that should have broken years ago. He's a sheepdog. So this
think of what,
this guy says we're being radicalized to want a better country where everybody has health care and the economy is not rigged for the rich. It's a good thing for everyone except for the corrupt politicians and the billionaire class. What do you want to say, Kurt?
Well, a good uprising would lead to them being able to invoke all kinds of emergency powers, such as the great Gavin Newsom did for.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Fictitious Capital said there's one reported murder in New York City daily. Do these cases get this coverage and special treatment? This whole charade is literally proving the point that we live in an explicit, unabashed oligarchy. Couldn't be any clearer that the lives of the rich matter more in every way. Of course.
Law and Order CEO. I'm telling you, that's a great idea, Jimmy.
I think that's a great idea.
Boom, boom.
U.S. files murder charges against Mangione that could bring death penalty.
Cash for Kids judge was pardoned. I just want to add to that.
Yeah, that's right. The Cash for Kids. That's right.
That's not a good nickname, Cash for Kids. That really doesn't have to good.
The judge who was taking millions of dollars to send 8-year-olds to prison. That's for real.
Doesn't have the sweet ring of
just
health
got pardoned.
insurance CEO shooter, which sounds like music.
Wow.
No, this is why I don't believe. This is why I think this was like about something else, and you're supposed to be because it so taps into something you want, like an anger that's there. You know?
Yes, they think they're making an example out of him, but I don't think it's the example they think.
Yeah, that's what I get that impression that they thought a different example was being set than the one that's set.
Yes.
But either way, it's covering up that financial crime that's almost certainly connected to Nancy Pelosi.
Come see us on tour in Los Angeles, Honolulu, Dallas, Texas, Baltimore, Atlantic City, Cohoes, New York, and Providence, Rhode Island. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets, and only there.